Hello, sisters, and welcome. Grab a drink and a familiar, cozy up by a bubbling cauldron, and join us for this meeting of the Sisters of the Night Caucus. Say hello, sisters.
Hello, I am Katie.
And I'm Angela.
And I'm Jillian, and we're back. It's hot, then it's not hot, and then there's wildfires, and so you can't see the sky. I can see the sky now, which is cool, but the air still sucks a little bit. And there's torrential
Sky's
rain.
blue.
My hair
The
looks
sky.
like this because I got caught in torrential rain yesterday, and I haven't bothered to do anything about it.
There's blue skies.
Yes. Hmm.
Nothing but blue skies. That's great, Katie. That's great.
Yeah.
Yes. And I have
And
plants that I have not yet killed. And it's very,
nice.
very big of me. And at some
Katie, what's in your cauldron?
plants,
Plant.
I am now stereotypical.
You've hit
Stereotypical woman of
middle-aged
40.
plant mom
And birds.
and
And birds.
birds.
The birds come visit me to get food on the porch.
I rely on
Not
Shanna for birds. I just do birds vicariously through Shanna because once
Vicarious
a
bird watching.
squirrel knocked a bird feeder off my window, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I can't. That's a sign from God.
mm.
I'm not meant to do birds.
The robins are very friendly. I have a coworker who calls me Hawaii. It's okay. I like it.
Mm.
And I haven't killed my porch flowers and I haven't killed the succulents that my other colleague gave me. But I mean, that's only been like 2 weeks. But
Oh,
I
that's
but I'm
great
re-
Hey,
though.
you know what?
I'm researching appropriate care.
Every little bit counts.
Hmm. I mean, and I
I
also
love
know the
I,
reason. Oh,
I was just gonna say I love
yeah.
this journey for you.
I also know
Mhm.
the reason that it's like working is because I don't know, maybe it's something called like slowing down, maybe, possibly. I don't know. At least that's
Slowing
what the therapist
down.
says.
It's good. Uh, I, I love it. I'm very much vibing my delightful new chair, McKaylee. Um, like the perfect sweet angel baby intern she was is like, hey, I have this idea for the fall banquet, and I was like, cool, go for it. I was like, do whatever you want, babe. She did try to get me with the other day. I think I might have mentioned, I don't remember, but she tried to get me with like, I think we're gonna make the banquet Halloween themed, and I was like, okay, do you?
Not your problem. Not your problem anymore.
I don't. Happy to help with, you know, the logistics and showing you the ins and outs. Your party, friend.
I feel like if you tell I feel like if Mitch knows that there's a Halloween themed banquet, Batman will appear.
That's
And we do
actually
have
probably true.
And we do have also have a PADM's chair who
Who likes
undoubtedly,
is into Star Wars?
yeah. So I really think this might be a
Could
good angle for
I
you
mean,
guys.
actually, yeah, no, actually, it may be like a really good idea, actually. Um, It'd be hilarious. Still absolutely losing my mind to find out. I don't know if he's continuing to listen. But McKaylee's dad, hi Mike, if you're listening. Uh, Kaylee's dad shotgunned like three of our episodes.
That's a choice. That's a choice. It depends on the 3 episodes.
And I don't know which ones they were.
Yeah, that you could
I
really
was
go a
like,
lot of
Michaela,
different
do you know how
ways.
much fucked up shit I could say in 3 episodes? And she was like, yeah, no, I know. It's like, you really do. Uh,
So it sounds like everyone has slowing down in their cauldron.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's great. That's great. Yay. I yeah, what do I have in my cauldron? I
Hmm.
randomly and by randomly I mean very randomly. Decided I randomly booked myself a camper van adventure trip in Iceland. Um,
I didn't know it was a camper van adventure trip. That's
I
exciting.
rented a camper van. Yeah, it's just gonna be me in a camper van
And
in the
you're gonna
land of
drive
fire
around
and
Iceland.
ice. Yeah, yeah.
Are
I
you
would
allowed to
like to
do that?
take
I don't understand it how it works in other countries when you like do you if because you have a United States driver's license, so they just like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you just, it's like, they give you like a little international driver's license thing that's basically BS.
yeah, yeah.
I I would like to take some inspiration for the camper van part, potentially, from our
You are not.
conversation.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
damn.
You don't, sorry, you don't get it, Katie. Because, so it's like
We were just talking about this a week ago.
we were, but it is an extremely popular option in Iceland, and and the reality is like there are not that many hotels outside of Reykjavik, and they're very expensive. All everything there is very expensive. So it's the most. Not only is it the most fun option because I
Mhm.
get to do travel exactly how I like, which is doing whatever I want, whenever I want, all by myself, but I get a cool little camper van. Um,
Love.
so, and it's got, it comes with a table and camping chairs and a little grill. And I mean, this is gonna be epic. So I am now very excited about this little adventure. I want to see a volcano and I want to go on take a Zodiac boat out to a glacier. And the only thing I'm sad about is that because of the timing, I will be there after the puffins all leave on their migration. So this means I'm
Oh,
gonna have to go to
bummer.
Iceland twice because I really want to see those puffins. But
Yeah.
the flight I got was so obscenely cheap. Like it's nuts. Like it's nuts. Like there was no way for me not to book it. I will tell all of our dear listeners that I got a direct flight from Pittsburgh to Reykjavik for 315 bucks.
That's fucking crazy.
Round trip,
Round
direct.
trip?
Yes,
Fuck.
that's what I'm saying. How do you not go?
How do you, oh, yeah, no, literally, how do you not go?
Look, I just mashed the button. I was like, yes,
Yeah,
yes, mash. I mashed that button. Yeah, so that's in my cauldron. Uh, yeah, I went to a flea market today. That was awesome. With my nephews and niece, and I don't really understand why. What I don't understand these squishies. Like, make it make sense. There's so many squishies everywhere. These kids are just squishing stuff.
Squishies, like squishmallow squishies or other types of squishies.
No, these are like squishies that look like Asian dumplings and also sticks of
oh,
butter. No,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
also
yeah, yeah,
sticks
yeah.
of butter and also I mean there's just so many. It was wild.
Yeah,
Tables
yeah.
and tables of squishies.
They're like little, I did have, I gotta get another one. I fucked it up. I did have like one that was like a bao bun.
Yeah.
I love that thing so much.
Yeah,
I didn't miss
well,
it.
you and all the children of the world apparently because I was just like I
I
don't even
guess.
understand what's happening right now. Everything is a squishy. Um
Yeah.
so how that was. And yeah, and we had a good time. And that's that's all I got. That's all I have in my cauldron. What else? I don't know. I feel like I'm having a very, very vibey summer.
Mhm.
I have something for our joint cauldron, Angela.
Okay.
Day spa heaven.
Oh, we went to Day
Oh,
Spa Heaven. We did. We
oh,
did. We
I'm
day
sad I wasn't
spotted
there.
out. We
we,
had a real good weekend. We saw Big
yeah,
Boy in the
Yeah.
woods. We saw Big Boy in the woods, and that was really rad.
pictures were
That is
awesome.
very cool. That is much cooler than my 2 mile walk around everywhere to find Big Boy. Then I found Big Boy, and I did make a couple videos in during the course of the situation. And like several people, just like multiple days later, which like way to be late to the fucking party, bro, were like, or you could have looked on the website to see the directions. It's like, do you think I didn't do that? Like, because I did multiple times because it was like, hey, I'm reading these directions just to make sure I can read. And sure enough, I can. Um, um, absolute crazy day. But I mean, yeah, no, it was a real big train. Um,
Do you guys want to hear about my funny dream I had to segue into
Mm-hmm.
yes,
politics? Because it is
yeah.
about politics. I had this dream last night. I had a dream. I don't know how much you guys are following UK politics, but
No.
I had a dream.
Tell me you had a dream about Camp Binface.
I had a dream about Count Binface.
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
I did, but I had a dream that Count Binface, it was Count Binface 2028, but in the US, he was running for president. Count
Franchise.
Count
Count
Binface.
Binface, can you franchise out to the US?
So this is obviously deeply unrealistic because Count Binface is not a US citizen.
Right.
But it was a
Yeah,
hilarious dream. And I just want to say that I don't think that we're that far off in people's attitudes about politics that
we're
a
sure not.
Count Bin Face esque candidate like could not really make a really strong showing.
Mhm.
I want to say that it makes me a little sad. I feel like Vermin Supreme was too soon to the party. I feel like if Vermin Supreme
Yeah. Yeah, accurate.
Vermin Supreme in his prime, I feel like right now could have done
Hmm.
well. Count Face was running for president, and that's what I dreamt, and that's preposterous.
I love it. Have been keeping up with this. Am fully locked in. Uh,
Count
the
Face is polling 33% versus
I
22% for Nigel Farage.
I know, and then there's like there's people. The people I think the people that don't know what they're gonna do might have a higher percentage than Nigel Farage. I deeply hope that this backfires for him so hard because like it for everybody that doesn't like follow UK politics at all, like so like first of all, this is a bizarre thing
Yes.
that they can do. Which if oh my God, if our elected officials in the United States could do this, we would nothing would ever
I'd
happen.
kill myself. I'd
I
kill
would
myself.
absolutely walk into the ocean. But so he's just like, I'm resigning. And so they have to have an election to replace him. He's running again. He's running to fill the seat that he resigned from. He literally just resigned because he's like, oh, is everybody mad at me because they think I did bad things with money? Well, guess what? I'm going to prove actually that everybody loves me by resigning and then running for office again. What do you think about that? And so this is like clear as day to everybody. And so, like, no candidates, nobody else is running against him except for Count Binface. And I'm just going to let you
Enter
Google
Count
that on your own.
Binface.
Enter
He's
Count
got a
Binface.
garbage can. He is a knight. I'm painting the picture for you if you have
Yeah.
not seen him. He is a knight. Like looks like straight out of Monty Python. But
Hmm.
he's got a garbage can for a head
Yeah.
Okay, that's the bin because that's what they call a
They call them
garbage can.
bins,
They
yeah.
call it a bin. So he's Count Bin Face, and he is from space apparently.
Yeah.
But so yeah, he's winning, and in my subconscious, he's gonna run for president.
I wholeheartedly believe, I don't know about the voting population in England, but
Yeah.
I fully believe that the majority of the population in England would elect Count Binface because
August
these
13th,
are
gang.
people these are people who like really started the naming of trucks and plow.
Bodie McBoatface,
Bodie
yeah.
McBoatface.
Bodie
Like, I
McBoatface, yeah.
mean, there is a level of deep unseriousness that the English actually do have that I want this to happen for Count Binface.
I yeah, and then like the big question is like, okay, if Count Binface wins, is he gonna wear the bin to Parliament? And the answer better be yes. And in fact, there's a member of the Labour Party that's working on like legislations or a rule or something so that he can wear the bin because like they have a rule about you have to take your hat off or whatever.
Just please make it happen. We need this.
Please, please, not the hero we deserve, but the hero we need. Make Count Binface able to wear the bin in Parliament.
Also,
That amazing. Yeah.
here's the other thing that's been in my cauldron.
Hmm.
Soccer.
Oh yeah, it's been wild.
We are recording this during the final, and I keep
Oh wait,
watching
is it happening right now?
Yes, it is
Oh
after
no.
halftime, 0-0, Spain,
Oh okay.
Argentina. I
Uh-huh.
swear to fucking God, if
Yeah.
Spain does not beat Argentina, I will lose my fucking mind. However, I am going to say Women's World Cup coming up next year. Women's World Cup will be in the United States in 2030, by the way. So people better stand the fuck up when the women are
Yeah.
here too. But it has been absolutely pure joy to watch the World Cup and have absolutely every team I'm rooting for lose. And I
I
swear to God, if Argentina wins, I'm going
I
to lose my
low-key love that.
motherfucking shit.
Um is it how crazy is it though the whole thing with Lionel Messi and the
Oh, the other
Spanish
guy when
soccer
he's a
player?
baby. When he's a
The
Yep.
baby.
baby. I know what are the odds?
That's
What
crazy.
are the odds? But let's just go with anyone who plays for Argentina's trash.
I mean, listen, Lionel Messi, not, I'm just gonna say it right now, not everything he's carved up to be. Come on. That man.
I'm staying out of this. I don't
I
need
mean,
any
he's
more hate.
very
I don't need
obviously
any
he's a
more haters.
world-class soccer player, obviously, but like,
I don't
oof.
want any more haters
Oh,
than I
no,
already have.
actually, I will say when they were playing Cabo Verde, the camera guys, at least on Telemundo, did him real dirty. They got a he was going like this, right? But they got a slow motion shot from the side of that. And I was
That's
like,
funny. Here's the deal. Argentina is being investigated for so much corruption related to the World Cup right now. Like the
yeah,
FBI's in on it. All kinds of fucking shit. Fuck Argentina so goddamn hard. But I do want to give all the colonized countries major props for getting so close to taking out the colonizers this World Cup. So
yeah.
close. I have high hopes for 2030. I'm very excited for
Fingers
that.
crossed, man.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's
But
great. And go ahead.
no, but speaking of that, I can also go into an entire thing about, well, the colonizer countries still will more than likely win, and it's actually because of the colonization. But that will be a 3-hour diatribe about the history of soccer in the world.
You should just sometime when you're feeling like it, just like just start recording yourself. We'll throw it on the Patreon.
Soccer time, footy time with Katie. Footy
Footy
time
Time
with
with
Katie.
Katie, How Soccer Explains the World. Oh no, I've actually heard of that book. A book rec from Katie. You know what though? Actually, there's the last thing in my cauldron I will say is that last night I went to my Central Labor Council every year has a dance. It's called the Labor Dance, and it is old people dancing. And I'm not 100% sure what it is about that, but nothing on this planet makes me happier than seeing a bunch of old white people bopping around to the music has gotten ever so slightly younger. They played the Grateful Dead.
We've also gotten older.
Then there's that.
Well, no, I mean yes, but I mean like the we're talking like old, much older than us.
Um,
Um, but
we
yeah.
clearly have not. We clearly have not recorded in a while. I do have speaking of music, I do have a listener poll for the end of this episode.
Okay, cool. Love
Oh,
that.
okay.
Um, yeah, but listen, also the crazy thing that happened and the reason probably why most of our brains are sort of empty is the budget's over. That happened,
Heck yeah.
which oh thank God. Not the sweet, sweet relief.
What's really cool is that the budget is over and it's not like last year where the budget was over and then we had the budget address literally like
Like
less than 60 days later and it was just
it's
like,
just
oh
like
my God, are you
yeah,
serious?
there was no relief there because as soon as it was over, you like we're already like, okay, well here we go. I guess we're gonna get ready for the next one now.
I'm gonna say something.
Please.
As somebody who works for the issue area that constantly gets fucked
So fucked.
so hard, it actually wasn't terrible. It
That's
wasn't
great.
good, but it
No.
wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Um,
we just say those Senate Republicans, my God, they suck at their fucking job.
like truly. And like, there's a lot of things that didn't get accomplished, and we still have the rest of the legislative session to go, and hopefully
Uh,
some things will
we
happen. Who
have
knows? But
maybe 9 days of a legislative session left. Nine
I
if we're
know,
lucky.
I know,
Probably
I
just
know.
6. They're not going to do shit. You don't want you want data centers regulated in Pennsylvania?
Why?
Call your fucking senator. You want revenue in Pennsylvania, especially from fucking skill games that people are losing their money at in local fucking convenience store? Call the fucking Senate Republicans.
Yeah. Countdown to skill games being like fully illegal until
Like Attorney General's office coming in and taking them out of places like it's the
yeah,
fucking 20s.
October, right? It's in October.
Yeah,
I
I think
think
it's like
so.
October 1st.
Yeah. Um,
That'll be fun to watch.
I mean, as somebody who despises skill games, unless there's a cute little like machine and a firewall kind of thing.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I hope they go away or tax the fucking shit out of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, then they're gonna have to do something about regulating them, or yeah, they will just become illegal. I think honestly, the probably most reasonable conclusion is just to tax them the same way they tax slot machines, because the Supreme Court ruled that they are essentially just slot machines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So, like,
here's the fun thing. If anyone watches closely during budget time, for people who don't know, this is a good educational moment about what the Pennsylvania budget looks like. I think I've done this a few times for people, but there are multiple that make up the Pennsylvania budget. Sometimes they get done, sometimes they don't. One of the most confusing things is what we call the non-preferreds. The non-preferreds, that's not like governmental operations and programs like the rest of the budget. That is for like state-related universities. So like Lincoln, Temple, Pitt, Penn State, Pitt part of that? Yeah, Pitt's part of that. and Penn Vet, right? So there's like non-preferreds, but then there's code bills. Code bills are put into usually existing legislation. Code bills, they're just called code bills because it's
Mm-hmm.
changing the code. It's changing the election code, maybe, the school code, maybe, the health code, maybe, the tax code, maybe, the fiscal code, maybe, the admin code, maybe. So, like, things that have to get done are generally like admin code and fiscal code, usually, because that's like general governmental operations, general budgeting, things like that. And then adding on other things. This year, they also did the school code.
Mm-hmm.
They did not do the health code. And by not doing the health code, that means they're kicking some of this Medicare, Medicaid stuff, kicking the can down the road a little bit with some of that and trying to figure out the solutions to that. But the other thing, as we were talking about skill games and how you have to tax skill games, I found it very interesting that during this quote unquote budget, they did not do a tax code bill.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they can't do a tax code bill in the fall.
Yeah.
Because that's not general governmental operations.
Right. October 13th, by the way. October 13th is the drop dead date on that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like
But
like a tea party kind of thing. Maybe
yeah. Maybe they'll throw them into the rivers. Or the ocean or something. But don't do
no,
that because that's like not it's environmentally unfriendly. Don't throw skill games into bodies
No,
of
I'm
water,
not
please.
going to be able to go into my local convenience store because they're going to have themselves like, you know how people like chain themselves to trees?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to chain
Pin themselves
themselves
to
to
the
skill
skill
games. It's
games.
going to be great.
Oh yeah. But also, Katie, I remember you posting about this. More money for victims of domestic and sexual violence. Am I recalling that correctly?
No, rape crisis
Rape
centers.
crisis centers. That's right.
So domestic violence and rape crisis are actually two separate line items in the state budget.
They are indeed.
It's administered through the Department of Health and Human Services.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, wait, that's federal.
They're also like two separate organizations for that. There's PCADD and PCAR. Yeah.
And they administer that money. And for 6 years, the line for rape crisis has been flat. And when there were no federal or state budget last year, like there were rape crisis centers across the state that had to close temporarily. And I think there were one or two that had to close permanently, which of course has since overloaded existing shelters. And there was a $12 million increase there, which is huge. We're probably not going to see an increase like that again for a while. But a shout out to some amazing center directors across the state. We all came together weeks ago. It was weeks ago. Jesus,
I literally have no idea.
Don't know what the fuck that is. Came together a week ago and had an excellent rally, and there's been rallying going on, and just really glad there was significant bipartisan support for that. So yeah, and I actually ended up getting more press for that speech than I have for some work speeches, but probably because I was told that I was allowed to be salty, and it was good.
Salty is great.
I may have said, why can the legislature pass bills to help household pets, but people whose lives are at risk have to come and beg? And then I told the legislature to do their job. And it was
love to hear
enjoyable. Yes.
Deservedly so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's very good.
More education funding to keep trying to meet that commitment from the Supreme Court case 2 years ago.
So that perhaps someday our schools will be funded in a way that it is compliant with our state constitution.
Mm-hmm. And I have to give a shout out to Joanna Clinton and Matt Bradford and all of the House Democrats and a handful of the House Republicans for all of the work they have done this spring to pass all of the bills. They have passed bills related to charter school reform. Thank God we freaking need it.
Hmm.
I don't care if you send your kid to a charter school, but like, questionable shit for some of them.
Hmm.
Um, Passing energy bills, related bills that I care about, passing data center bills, passing mental health bills, passing all kinds of bills that matter to all of us. So shout out to all of them for doing the work. Um, and another fuck you to the Senate for really not doing much of anything.
Real. I mean, just fucking off on the Tuesday of the weekend of the week of 4th of July. 4th of July was a Saturday. That's not a long weekend. That's just a vacation.
They didn't do the budget the week of the 4th of July. They did it the
I
week
did
after.
I know, but they
Did my
fucked
internet
off.
go unstable?
Maybe. I don't know, but they fucked off. I'm saying they just like during the process, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna peace out for a while." Yeah, before they were
Yeah.
done is my whole thing. Before they were done. Um, which, not that that's anything like new for them. They do be doing that.
Yeah, and I just have to remember, I've just got to remember, just keep scheduling time off because they will pass a budget when I'm supposed to be off. I had
Hmm.
4 glorious days planned and I still work during them.
What why don't you schedule your vacation every year for the last week of June? Hello.
Because that's
We
when
could
I'm
have an
really
on-time
working.
budget.
That's when I'm really working on the budget for our issues. Ah.
A
But no, I
bummer.
am serious.
Yeah.
The house did the work this year. The
Oh, the
house
house has
really,
been cranking it out.
yes.
Yeah.
And I think good for them because they're
Mhm.
going back to district this summer and they're like, y'all, we passed the shit. Clearly we can get things done. Democrats can get things done. And I think that's really good.
Mhm. Yeah.
And
I love it.
I also feel like it is a good thing when the next session days are, I believe, the last week of September, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Which is actually when mail-in ballots start kind of going out for some counties. So I'm just kind of like, oh, okay,
Mm.
all right.
Yeah. It's whew. I don't know, man. Everything is, as always nowadays, real wild. Um, and it is simply difficult to anything.
Angela, do you want to talk about this USPS stuff so that people are aware?
That's a big one.
Yes and no, because I don't want to misinform people or create a sense of panic without fully having a full debrief on the legalities. However, um, no, I don't want to talk about it. Let's talk about it next week. I'll give a full download. Bad shit, that's what. Bad shit. We'll talk about some bad shit about mail-in ballots next episode.
Yeah.
And I think
Maybe
this
it
all
won't be
ties
bad
in.
shit.
Wait, but here's what I want to say to
Yeah.
people. I want to say two things. One, we should not underestimate the level of desperation that is starting to creep in to this administration in regards to the midterms.
Hmm.
Um, you know, Trump gave his unhinged, pathetic 2020 redo, and I mean redo with an revisiting in that address this week, primetime address, um, and and it went over like a lead balloon. No one gave a flying fuck, and honestly, that is only going to ramp up the sense of desperation, um, because the runway is getting shorter and the old playbook is not working as well. Um, so I think we should not underestimate the level of fuckery that will be attempted between now and E-Day. Now,
Yeah.
that being said, just to make everyone feel a lot better, I don't know if our listeners are aware, but they should be comforted by the fact that Pennsylvania has the strongest and most well organized protection coalition in the entire United States. It is
Hell
a
yeah.
model for, yes, it is a model for the entire country. And the it takes threat assessment and planning very, very seriously. So
Hmm.
you can be comforted by that. I'm not attempting to be alarmist. I'm just preparing everyone because, like, they're seeing the same polling that we're seeing, and they're screwed. And they know they're screwed, and they are going to try every single thing they can try to cast as much doubt as possible election, so that when they lose, obviously they can turn around and go, "No, we didn't."
Uh-uh.
And it's we know this playbook. It's tired. It's super obvious. But like we have to be prepared for it, and we have to make it abundantly clear that, like, especially, oh my God, like, Pennsylvania's elections are literally as secure as elections could conceivably be. We have a paper ballot trail on every ballot cast in the state.
Yeah.
I mean, it is,
Yeah.
so anyone trying to cast aspersions from now to election day should be summarily dismissed. And you should be loud about it. You should
Hmm.
pre-bunk, you should debunk, you should, you know, like, I I don't think that we're no longer in, and this is why this might be a hot take. I don't know if it's a hot take. I didn't agree with the decision by the networks to two of the networks to not air Trump's address.
Mm.
And the reason I didn't agree with it is because I believe that a lot of the deplatforming that previously occurred with Trump, it only adds fuel to
Yeah.
their list of petty grievances and their idea somehow that they're victimized, or the truth is being suppressed, or blah 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 blah. The
Yeah.
man's a president. Let him blather his bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
And so I did disagree with that. And I think we're at a point now where it's no longer where we need to be concerned about, like, oh, are we Streisand affecting this? Meaning, like, by talking about it? Are we giving it more attention and going to make it a bigger thing? No, this exists. We know exactly what they're going
Yeah.
to do, and we need to be loud about it.
No, that's true.
So that's my that's my democracy overview. Um, when we record next week, we can have a nitty gritty conversation about the state of play of some lawsuits. Um,
Mm-mm-mm.
but we know the playbook. We need to be loud about it. We need to at every chance we possibly have to say this is preposterous and this is why.
Yeah. That is very real. Uh, Here's the thing, another psychotic thing. Um, Testosterone obsessed Pete Hegseth.
This is so dumb.
It's so dumb. Uh, Testosterone obsessed Pete Hegseth is going to test everybody in the military for low testosterone. A thing which, by the way, is exceptionally rare. Number one. And two, even if a man has low testosterone, they may not have any symptoms. Like it could be fine.
These men won World War II. They stormed the beaches at Normandy without hormone replacement therapy.
Yeah.
Okay? Give me a freaking break. It is so bizarre. Doctors are saying, like, yeah, because to test for testosterone, like, you have to, it has to be a fasting test. It has to be done first thing in the morning. There's, like all these, like, baseline things that you have to do.
Yeah.
And it can vary wildly from test to test. And, like,
Also, the side
it's
effects
silly.
of testosterone
Hmm.
is the man who's not needing hormone replacement therapy for any reason. Not good.
No.
Not good. Not good for military performance.
No. Also, by the way, per the Army's own study that came out recently, I would like to say, um, there was a study of people, men and women, who went through go through Ranger School, which is like the most difficult. Nobody in the military comes for me. I don't know. I just know it's really hard. Okay. Um, One of the most difficult trainings that you can go through. Um, Women's bodies are more adaptable to those conditions and go through less physiological changes because of them in a positive way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our bodies are more versatile.
Women who have a fraction of the
No.
testosterone as men.
Also, I just want to say something.
Yeah.
Seems a little weird to me. Seems a little weird. Seems a little off to be so obsessed with hormonal treatment for men
Hmm.
without mentioning at all like hormonal testing for women in the military. Like, as someone who's on hormone replacement therapy, like, I can tell you, like, I do my job better because my brain isn't fuzzy because
Yeah.
I'm on estrogen.
Right.
Um, and I mean, I'm just saying point blank, like, I've not heard one mention of making sure that women are being tested for their optimal hormonal levels.
Well, I think
I mean,
actually he plans to test the women for testosterone too.
It's not even
because
legal
God
in the United
forbid.
States. But no, it's I know a lot about this as someone
Yeah.
as someone who is to reiterate has been on hormone replacement therapy for years.
Yeah.
Okay, testosterone It cannot be prescribed legally to a woman in the United States. It's not FDA approved. The only way you can get treated is if it's illegal and off label. And if you're a woman, you have to pay for it out of pocket. That's all true. It is not FDA approved in any way, shape, or form. It is approved in pellet form in the UK. It is not approved for women at all in the United States. So the fuck.
Yeah.
This is sorry. We've hit upon something I have a dearth of knowledge. I mean, a wealth of knowledge about.
Yeah. Um,
I'm also gonna say, I wonder why he wants to test for testosterone in women in the military. I wonder why. Does it maybe possibly go back to the MAGA shitheads' obsession with other people's genitals? Yes, more
mhm.
than likely. More than likely. Because and I'm sorry, the manosphere alpha male obsession with genitals. By the way, the pictures of Andrew Tate's arrest, hilarious if anyone's seen that. But
Mhm.
I am just like, whether it is the intentional, dismissive, and destructive treatment of women, our hormone therapies, our medical treatments, our access to reproductive health care, any of it combined with, you know, this anti-trans or anti-LGBTQ bill, etc. And I'm just sitting here going, oh yeah, I remember now. These fuckers are obsessed with people's genitals. That's really what it is.
Mhm. And I mean, like, we'll see how this goes over too, because like, I perhaps you will recall that earlier in the year, Pete Hegseth stopped mandatory flu vaccinations for service members. And then after a pretty large flu outbreak, uh, they brought it back, at least for initial entry. Um, because like, yeah, it turns out we do those for a reason. For all the people that are like, yeah, but nobody even gets that anymore. Yeah, because we're vaccinated. That's why. If you stop vaccinating people, they'll start getting the thing again.
Or we could,
Hello, measles.
Hello, measles.
And I mean
or
that.
the,
Hello, measles. You're back.
Yes, they're back.
yeah. Also, how about the fact that we stopped tracking cyclosporin last year, and now look at what's happening.
Oh my
Taylor
God.
Farms, what?
Listen, it's
Hmm.
so bad. I feel so bad for people. It's really terrible. It's no joke. It's so bad.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
air, can't breathe the air, can't eat the lettuce. We're doing great, sweeties.
it's all going so
Mm.
well. Okay, no, it is just about among men. My bad.
Oh.
Yeah. So the other thing is like, so the screening, the testosterone screening will be optional for male soldiers under 30, but mandatory if you're 30 and above.
Oh, God forbid we have old people.
Yeah, so that you could stay at the height of your physical prowess, except that that's not necessarily how that works.
I'm not, no, I'm not knocking any guy that gets tested and
They're
wants to
fine.
have optimal. I can't say that. I just have to say it because I genuinely don't want to be hypocritical as someone who, to reiterate, has been on hormones for years.
I don't
Like,
think that's hypocritical though. Like there's a reason you are.
it's because I had low estrogen. So if someone
Yeah,
wants to take testosterone because they have low T, good on them. I just think the idea that
yeah,
this is
yeah,
what something our tax dollars are going for to mandate,
yeah.
that everyone over 30 in the military is preposterous.
Well, it is. And
And here's,
here's the other thing though, for like women, at some point, cisgender women at some point, like our estrogen drops off. it has a profound impact on our quality of life. Men don't have
They
that
do.
steep drop off.
Not a steep drop off, but they do
Not a
have drop
steep,
off.
it declines, yes, over time. But like by and large, even men in like their 70s, low testosterone is comparatively rare. Um, but like, yeah, no, it's it's frustrating, and it's like, yes, I mean, I do agree. Like, if you have low testosterone, you want to take testosterone to improve your whatever, fine, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, it is our tax dollars paying for a deeply unnecessary test.
Especially when, if you are supposed to be in excellent physical condition to be in active duty for our military, like, isn't that what PT tests are for? Like, what the fuck? If you're passing a PT test, you're passing all these other certifications. Why the fuck does it matter?
Isn't it terrible that when I'm looking broadly though at all of the stupid thing, like this is so stupid, but like, oh my God, look at this administration. They're just like peeing money away. Like from ballrooms and helipads and ripping out the rose garden and whatever the hell the dumb reflecting pool debacle was. I mean,
Yeah.
retrofitting this stupid plane. Can we talk about the Air Force One debacle?
Oh my
You get this
God.
Qatari plane, you or Saudi, whoever, who gave it? Did the Qataris give
Qatari.
this? Yeah, okay. So you get this Qatari plane, you spend all this money to make it all sparkly and gold, like your little, like magical little Versailles fantasies, and then you can't use it now because it's not safe.
Who could possibly have predicted?
But it's our money. I just feel like
I know, yeah.
am like really.
Yeah.
So I'm just at this point where I'm just like everything's so stupid that like of course like
Yeah.
everything is literally a garbage shit show of complete and utter ineptitude.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
That's
why we're
real.
going to crush in the midterms because any rational human who pays taxes should be like, yeah, this is not going so good. This ain't
Not
it.
not going well. Um,
Next time we record,
mhm.
the other thing we have to talk about, aside from democracy, which
Yeah.
I can't believe we didn't address, we need to talk about some primaries
Oh, okay.
into,
Yeah,
especially
Wait, so wait,
I have
time
a
out.
whole.
I missed that. Some primaries in what?
primaries that are going to happen. And we need to talk about this in approximately 2 weeks when I'm in a better place to talk about Maine.
Okay. Can't
Great,
believe
love
people are
that.
still having primaries. It's wild.
I also want to say, and when we get into the larger primary discussion, I will say it again, but I want to repeat the same thing I said after Zoran's win, and I'm going to say it again louder. Stop taking the bait. Stop talking about, like, literally, do not, just because the political talking class, uh, the, cable news networks, just because it is excellent ratings and copy for them to talk endlessly about the division within the Democratic Party, and blah 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 between progressive and centrist. Stop giving it air. Stop giving it air. Just stop it. Stop it. It's manufactured. These are primaries. Primaries are good. You know what we're talking about? You know what this is? We're talking about policy. You know what the party
Yeah.
needs to do? Talk about
Talk about
policy. This is
policy.
called healthy. This is good.
Uh-huh.
People go, they vote, and they have different candidates
Yeah.
who have different policy positions, and and whoever they choose,
That's
that's
the winner.
great. That's
Shocking,
great.
right?
Yeah, That is representative democracy, and it is good. The Democratic Party will be stronger for it, and it is what we
Yeah.
need. So stop taking the bait and let these people fight out the primaries. If you don't live there,
Yeah.
just
If
go.
you don't live there, you don't have to care. Just experience the freedom of just like not being bothered about it, gang. I
My
promise you,
my
it's so good.
my pat response is, I sure hope the voters of X do a good job. That's
Mhm.
what I say. Like literally, because like guess what? Guess what? They're not my kids. Do
Right.
I have my own personal opinions? I do. But I don't want to feed into this nonsense at a time when it is so vital that we win every single election we can win. So
Yeah.
if someone's out there right now, after seeing everything we've seen in the last 2 years, after watching the chainsaw of democracy, I mean, we lived
Yeah.
through Doge, you motherfuckers. ICE is killing people in the streets. Shut up and just vote for a Democrat. And you know what? If that sounds like vote blue no matter who, okay. Okay, sorry. Don't care. I just don't care. I don't care right now. We have primaries. We fight in primaries.
That's what
That's what
they're
we
for.
do.
That's literally what they're for.
It's
Literally
healthy.
what they're for.
Literally what they're for. Ah.
When we talk about primaries again, because I think like Michigan's are like fucking still another month or something.
That's
Oh,
crazy to me. That's so
I said
crazy to
I
me.
wasn't going to give opinions. I said I wasn't going to give opinions, but my God, Haley Stevens is so cringy. I can't take it.
But
I
yeah,
can't
no, save it,
even.
save it, save it.
Okay, fine. I can't help it though.
Preview for next episode. Yeah, no. No, that's
Talking
real.
about primaries, we're also going to need to talk about open primaries.
Yeah. No, that's real.
I know that we have been yapping a lot in very unstructured time, but I do have a listener poll for everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. What is
This
that?
is very important. It has been discovered.
Hmm.
I know where you're going.
Okay.
I know where you're going with this.
I don't. I'm excited.
Oh, no, this is
No, no.
great.
So, people who know me really well, really, really well, know that I used to be able to sing really, really well. Like classically, all kinds of stuff. I used to be able to really sing. I also play the piano. Like I am musical. However, I do not have a karaoke song.
Oh, what's Katie's
I
karaoke
pointed
song?
this out. Yes, I pointed this out to her that everyone is supposed to have a signature karaoke song
I
that you
don't
can
have
whip out.
I don't have a karaoke song.
I
Now,
don't have a karaoke song because I don't do karaoke.
what I'm gonna say,
Freaks me out, man.
what I'm gonna say,
I
Angela and
don't like
I,
it.
like, I was gonna do some really good, like, 90s pop rock, but I'm really into too many deep cuts. It's not me.
Hmm.
And it's not good for karaoke unless it's a very specific kind of bar, and those are rare. And I'm not there. But then we were thinking like late 60s, early 70s. A little Credence, maybe. Little Crosby,
Yeah,
Stills, and
like something
Nash.
Woodstocky, like the
Little
band,
jazz.
like the yeah.
Like we need some Woodstockiness.
Hmm.
Katie needs a karaoke song, and we are accepting suggestions. That's where she's
Yes,
going with
ma'am.
this.
Yeah.
We are accepting all of the suggestions for a signature karaoke song or two.
Hmm.
Maybe it'll make me practice singing again.
Do you have to audition them for us?
Oh, fuck no. Come to karaoke and find out. This is why I don't go with my
Karaoke.
colleagues. I don't go with my colleagues to like karaoke night at our national conference. I went once, I sang, I haven't done it for years.
I think that maybe
It was a group
someday,
sing thing.
maybe someday we should do a karaoke fundraiser in a central location like Harrisburg. I think that'd be really fun. we could raise money and we could humiliate ourselves.
For
I'll
the right
humiliate myself for a
cause,
good
I would
cause.
crawl
Yeah,
out of my own skin, but I would try for you.
it'll be really
Angela,
fun.
some of your signature songs, because Angela has multiple signature songs.
I do.
I have
I'll
loved
give
it.
you a hint though.
Yeah.
One of them, I think my best.
Mm.
is- they're all about the apocalypse.
They are.
I love that.
They're all
But
about the apocalypse, but so my signature karaoke song is Nana 99 Red Balloons
Love it.
from the
in
Love it.
English
80s.
or German. In
And
English or
I
German.
can do it fully in German as 99 Luftballons.
Yes.
Um, yeah, I can do the German version as well. Um, so that stay tuned, for a good cause. Perhaps you can hear me sing Nana's 80s hit about the apocalypse, 99 Red Balloons.
And these are the kinds of
Okay.
conversations that you get at 1 a.m, very loudly, if you're hanging out with us, very drunk at Angela's place.
Very accurate.
Yeah,
Very accurate. All right. Well, I'm excited to.
everyone's a superhero. Everyone's a Captain Kirk.
That's right. Everybody's Captain Kirk then. I'm so excited to find out what folks think. I will get that scheduled on our social, and I better see responses. I want to see some responses. Um, so with that, we shall land our podcast.
The big boy train.
Bringing this big boy in for a landing. Uh, just like the imagery, just in my mind, I just saw Big Boy just like flying out of the air and then landing on the tracks. I don't know
Do
what to
you
do
know
with that.
that it weighs over 1 million pounds?
I do, yes.
That's so many pounds.
That's so many pounds. It is in fact a big boy. Um, so with that, many thanks to Katie and Angela, and I've been Jillian. And don't forget to follow us on Blue Sky and Facebook and Instagram at the Night Caucus. Subscribe and rate us on Apple Pods, Spotify, YouTube. Don't forget that we're on YouTube now as well. You can watch us wherever you listen to your pods, and of course, come join our Patreon and get on in our Discord. And it's a fun time. All right, see you later.
I
Francis Love.